Welcome, fight fans. I'm Shannon the Cannon Rich, your host, and along with my co-host, Scott the Cube Lewis. Scott, what do you think about tonight's fights, buddy?
Big fights tonight. Joe Diesel Riggs versus Aaron Brink in the main event. Looking forward to it, Shannon.
Tonight is the most extreme fighting allowed by law.
These are the principals first. On my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with white and gray trim, making his debut here for you folks. Coming from Mesa, Arizona, he's an independent fighter. He's 6 feet tall and weighed in at 141 3/4 pounds. Put those hands together for Miles DeHart. His opponent on my right is a red corner, is wearing black trunks with blue and black trim. He is sponsored by Easy Fighters and Born to Bleed. He is also from Mesa and is an independent fighter. 5 foot 10 inches tall, 146 3/4 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Ramirez!
Oh, Scott, tonight's fight is going to be exciting, buddy.
This fight is brought to you by No Fear Energy Drink. You either have it or you don't. Born to Bleed, the official clothing line of Rage in a Cage. And Remix Watches, how do you remix? Easy Tattoo and Body Piercing, the Valley's #1 tattoo studio, located in Scottsdale.
Scott, I've seen both of these guys fight in the UCFC. Miles DeHart and Dustin Ramirez, they actually have a little feud going on.
Well, that feud got started real quick in the first round by Dustin Ramirez. Nice body lock takedown, Shannon, and he's riding side mount. Little control here early on in the round one.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like those no-gi shorts there. They were one of my sponsors, and the shorts were a little bit too small for me, so I gave them to Dustin to wear for his fight tonight.
Very nice. Miles DeHart, he's training as a freestyle independent fighter. Good job of him reclaiming guard. Good to see that he's getting the good training and going for a triangle right now, Shannon.
Yeah, but you know what? For Dustin Ramirez, Dustin can throw bombs and he's really bursting submissions. I don't think that Miles needs to be on the ground with him. I think he needs to stand up and bang.
Another transition right into side mount, and Miles DeHart putting him right back into full guard. We are here at the Wild Horse Pass Casino, Shannon. Once again, Rage in a Cage. Another big night of action here.
Yeah, this is, it's brought to you by No Fear Energy Drink. Wow, look at that big bomb right there. I like the way Dustin's controlling him on the ground right now.
Yeah, right now, Miles just on his back, trying to raise high legs, high guard here.
I think Dustin needs to throw more punches.
He needs to watch his shoulders, Shannon. He keeps riding up those legs for a triangle.
Right, he might get a shoulder choke. Get caught in that triangle. Uh-oh. Said Miles might be
trying to go for a pass there.
Right, Miles might get his back if he keeps going that way.
Absolutely. There we go. Dustin Ramirez posturing up, landing some blows from top.
Nice bombs right there.
And Miles doing a nice job of creating some problems for Dustin Ramirez with his legs, with the guard.
He needs to use that fence and kick off it, you know what I mean?
Might have a sweep there. Might have a sweep, Shannon.
I think he's going for the armbar. Well, Dustin got out of it.
Yeah, Miles DeHart being very active from the bottom. We see him opening up the legs, potential arm bars, triangles. Dustin Ramirez has to be more active on top right now.
He's going for that arm and guillotine.
He's got the arm all the way through. That's a guillotine without an arm right there, Shannon, if you can lock it up.
That's all the neck. Oh, he popped his head out. Yeah, I never liked fighting long, lanky guys. They're, triangles just waiting to happen.
So since that opening body lock takedown, this fight has all been on the ground right now. Dustin Ramirez controlling the action.
Yeah, you definitely have to score for Dustin. He's controlled DeHart on the ground the whole time. Hey, we'll be right back with more Rage in the Cage. All right, here we go with round two.
Shannon, as you mentioned, both these guys have competed in the UCFC, kind of the breeding ground for Rage in a Cage. It's a great chance for them to get the experience, and now they get a chance to perform here at Rage in a Cage at the Wild Horse Pass Casino.
All right, they got a big slam with Dustin Ramirez. Nice. Yeah, the UCFC is definitely a breeding ground for Rage in a Cage. You know, the guys go out, they get a chance to fight in front of their friends and family, and they step it up. Now they get to fight on TV at Rage in a Cage.
And now we got a full mount from Dustin Ramirez.
Yeah, but he's got that guillotine. He's got that guillotine again. Oh, Dustin better be careful. That could be in there deep.
Well, most of the time when you know you're getting full mounted, that better be a very tight guillotine.
Oh, he pulled his head out. Oh, now the bombs are coming. Here we go.
Yeah, holding guillotine while you're getting mounted is not a good position. It's not going to lead to much. And right now, he's just getting pounded on.
You know, Miles trains again at an independent gym. He needs to, I think, get a coach, get a ground coach, and learn some really good defense.
He might want to head out to LA Boxing Glendale, where we train at, Shannon. Maybe get some good training with you, Joe Diesel Riggs.
Yeah, you know what? LA Boxing definitely would be a good spot for him to come train. Dustin's actually doing a really good job again, controlling his opponent, throwing in the bombs.
Yeah, he's got a nice high mount here, legs all the way underneath his back. This is a tough position for Miles DeHart to get out of.
Yeah, Dustin's doing a really good job. You know, Dustin just graduated high school the other week.
Congratulations, Dustin.
That's right. Congratulations to Dustin Ramirez.
Unbelievable, these young bucks in this sport.
Yeah, man, these guys are starting younger and younger. Man,
Dustin Ramirez still controlling a full mount.
Look at the flexibility on this guy. That's incredible.
If anything, it's keeping him from getting pounded out. It's just making Dustin a little uncomfortable, but he's got to do something to get out of there. Hands on the hips, something.
Yeah, he's using his legs to defend, which is actually a pretty good idea at that point. But he needs to come out the back door, turn, hip adjust, hip escape. He's got to do something. He can't just stay there and get punched in the face.
Dustin's got such a nice high mount. Going for armbar.
Man, that was fast.
This could be it. Nice turn from DeHart.
Yeah, Miles did a good job of stepping over when somebody gets you in that armbar position. The ref's looking at it, though. I don't know how deep it is. I see a grimace on his face.
Yeah, you can see Dustin Ramirez pulling for his life.
Oh, man, he's really pulling hard.
That arm's stuck, but I don't know if he's got it, Shannon.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Miles turned out of it. Man,
final couple seconds of the round.
And we'll be right back with more Rage in the Cage.
EZ Tattoo, a state-of-the-art tattoo studio is Scottsdale's oldest and most respected tattoo shop. We take pride into each piece we do. With award-winning tattoo and piercing artists, come to a professional studio you can trust. EZ Tattoo.
Kill, we're right back. This is round 3, the third and final round. How do you have it scored right now?
We've seen 2 takedowns, 1 for each round, both by Dustin Ramirez. He's controlled the position. Miles DeHart has to step it up in round 3.
So you have it, definitely Dustin Ramirez winning round 2, round 1.
Absolutely, and he's starting off round 3 the same way he did round 1 and 2. That takedown was too easy, Shannon.
Too easy.
Miles DeHart has got to fight underhooks and prevent that takedown.
Yeah, now he's just getting ground and pounded. Look at those bombs coming in.
Hey, you know, when you're a fighter that's training independently and not getting the right training, unfortunately, these are the positions you're left in. He's just holding on for dear life right now, Shannon.
Yeah, I think Miles definitely, you know, I've seen him fight before, like I said. He definitely needs to keep that fight standing. You know, he's got actually a really good boxing base, but we weren't able to see it tonight. Man, Dustin's doing just a really good job, man. I'm proud of Dustin. He's come back. You know, the last time he fought Rage in the Cage, he got caught early and definitely went back to the gym. He's got in a lot of training. And, man, it's really paid off.
Yeah, he's got great position on top. Good job of riding, not being taken over with a sweep.
And another thing, too, is I noticed that, you know, he didn't wear himself out by trying to punch when the punches weren't there.
Yeah, not at all. And right now, example, Miles DeHart tried to roll. Nowhere to go. Dustin Ramirez continues to ride on top.
Yeah, he just got position, kept it, and now he's doing really good.
Yeah, so far we've just seen 3 rounds of domination. Dustin Ramirez.
I'm actually surprised the ref hasn't stood him up though, you know, because when they're in that lull and there's no action, if the guy's not being able to get out and the top guy's not finishing him, in my opinion, they should stand him up.
And you know, Shannon, a lot of times when they give full mount, refs are a little hesitant to stand the guy up. But I agree with you. If you're not striking, if you're not doing anything, right now Dustin's doing some striking though.
Somebody just spit their mouthpiece out. I can't tell who it was.
It looks like Miles DeHart, and that's not something he wants to do. He needs that mouthpiece in right now. And the ref's there to help him out. Good job by the ref. Yeah, I wonder if that was fatigue,
Now see,
Shannon.
I've never seen that before, where you're getting pounded by on the mount, you spit your mouthpiece out and the ref stops it. I usually wait for a little action and change position. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Well, Dustin's got knee on the arm right now. This is a really bad position for Miles DeHart.
Oh, those are coming in big time.
Yeah, he doesn't just have full mount now. Now he's got the knee over the arm, and he's just pounding away here.
The flexibility of Miles is just unreal here, man. He's actually being saved by being so flexible.
It is the only thing keeping him in the fight right now, Shannon, because Dustin's just pounding away. Final 10 seconds.
Dustin's giving the thumbs up to somebody in the crowd as he's pounding him, man. That's awesome.
And the final moments tick away, and that's it.
Another great fight brought to you by No Fear Energy Drinks. You either have it or you don't.
So after 3 rounds, we are going to a judge's decision. I think it's pretty much obvious choice here. I think Dustin Ramirez controlled the fight. Let's take it to Rick Reyes to see the result.
Judge number 1 scored at 30-26. The other 2 remaining judges scored at 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin Ramirez!
As expected, Dustin Ramirez with the victory.
At this time, we turn it on over to Mr. Shannon, the Cannon, Rich!
Wow, what you guys think of that fight? Hey, that's not a bad way to start a fight. Now, Dustin, I've seen you fight quite a bit, and I'll tell you what, that's the best I've ever seen you look, man. Did that guy steal your lunch money or what?
Definitely.
Hey, was there a little beef between you guys? I mean, I know you guys kind of wanted this, a little grudge match going.
Hell yeah, there was. I finished it.
You finished it.
He ain't coming back.
He's not coming back. Well, hey, Dustin, we really appreciate you coming out, fighting for Rage in the Cage. Tell me a little bit about your sponsors.
Born to Bleed, they have really good shirts and stuff. Their fight gear is amazing stuff.
Good shirts, Born to Bleed.
Now, my shorts though, beautiful shorts. Thank Shannon Rich right there.
Oh yeah, the shorts do look good. Hey, everybody, put your hands together for Dustin Ramirez!
And we are now ready for the main event. Joe Diesel Riggs versus Aaron Brink for the Rage in a Cage light heavyweight title.
Here with the big man, Aaron Brink. Tonight, you're going up against Joe Riggs in the main event. Former UFC veterans facing off against each other. Can you tell us how you prepared for Big Joe Riggs tonight?
Wow, yeah, I took Joe Riggs very seriously. When they let me know that I was fighting Joe Riggs, I knew I was in for a fight. So I stepped my game up, been focusing a lot on cardio. I've been studying his videos, going to some trainers that have worked with him in the past. And so, you know, I'm ready for this fight. I know exactly what I got to do. And, it's, you know, here we are tonight. I get something to gain out of this. You know, either way, this is a UFC veteran. There's a lot of tough guys in this sport, but now I find a tough guy, and he's got a big name to go with being tough. So it's gonna pay itself off one way or the other.
All right. Now, do you have any sponsors that you want to thank tonight, Aaron?
Absolutely. I'd like to thank No Fear Energy and Shut Up and Fight Clothing, sir.
Shut Up and Fight Clothing. All right, Aaron. We look forward to seeing you tonight against Joe Riggs. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
And here comes Joe.
I'm here with Joe Riggs, former UFC, Strikeforce, Bellator. You've been all over the place as far as MMA goes. Now, what brings you here to Rage in the Cage here in Phoenix, Arizona?
Well, I started here fighting Rage in the Cage when I was 16 and went to the UFC and did all that. Now I'm just coming back. I'm here locally, so it's always good to fight in front of my home fans.
It's like the homecoming for Joe Riggs. You're going up tonight against big Aaron Brink. How do you feel about going up against Aaron Brink tonight?
Good. Aaron's been around for a long time. I mean, he's older than me. You know, it should be a pretty easy fight. You know, you never know. I mean, he's a pretty big puncher. I mean, it's good. Good win. He's been in the UFC, so a win's a win.
All right, wish you luck tonight. Do you have any sponsors that you want to thank before the fight gets underway?
Yeah, my gym, Siege MMA, LA Boxing, and then Full Tilt Poker.
The main event.
Yeah, this is a battle of UFC veterans, Shannon. Can't overlook Aaron Brink.
No, look at him, man. He's in shape. Yeah, he's the best in shape I've seen him in a long, long time.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, Shannon. Brink looks tremendous for this fight. And so does the Diesel. Should be a great matchup tonight.
You know, I was talking to Aaron right before the fight. He said he went up to Big Bear. He was up there for 3 weeks in a training camp just for Joe Riggs.
Yeah, he looks in tremendous shape, Shannon.
Yeah, and I know, you know, I train every day with Joe Riggs over at LA Boxing, so I know Joe's definitely in shape for this fight. Wow, 212 pounds. You know, I remember he used to be 260 pounds, solid muscle. Well, he's lean right now. Aaron looks incredible. There's our man right there, Joe Diesel Riggs. Fighting out of LA Boxing. Right there in Glendale, Arizona. If you guys want to come down and train with me and Joe Diesel, come to LA Boxing in Glendale. We're on 35th Avenue in Greenway. Man, Cube, Joe looks incredible right now.
Yeah, we trained hard for this fight, Shannon. As you know, we all trained every day at LA Boxing, and Riggs has been phenomenal. This is a big fight for him. He knew that Aaron Brink would be tough, and this is going to be outstanding tonight.
Look at that, 199 pounds, man. He is in shape.
This main event is brought to you by Title Boxing, the #1 boxing MMA apparel company in the world. And the Octagon MMA radio show. You can listen to Scott the Cube Lewis every Saturday morning at 8 a.m., 10:60 a.m.
Born to Bleed, the official fight where Rage in the Cage.
And Shannon, we are ready to go for the light heavyweight title. Main event, Joe Diesel Riggs and Aaron Brink.
Oh man, you know what? This is the best main event that Rage in the Cage has had probably in 2 or 3 years. This is a good fight, man. 2 UFC veterans.
And Joe Riggs, the southpaw.
God, look at the size of Aaron Brink, man. He is big compared to Joe Diesel Riggs.
Yeah, he's just throwing out that pawing lead hand. You can tell he's trying to goad him in.
Yeah, but look how calm Joe is, dude. He's just a calm, seasoned professional.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have over 50 professional fights to your credit. And now you see Brink putting Riggs up against the cage,
yeah,
and
nice,
Joe getting underhooks right away.
Nice underhooks, man. That's exactly what you got to do when somebody's pushing you on the cage.
I'll tell you, Aaron Brink is a big boy.
Well, he's strong. Joe's actually doing a great job of defending that.
Yeah, he's got a high crotch showing for the takedown. Nice sprawl from Brink.
Wow, that looked like it was back of the head, though. Man, he is just...
Tried to peek out there. Aaron Brink didn't let it happen.
Well, you know, Aaron's a wrestler too, so you got two wrestlers, two guys that are good boxers, two good kickboxers, and two guys that fought in the UFC.
And you mentioned the back of the head, Shannon. They're seeing a couple of back of the head shots right there.
Yeah, Joe's looking at the ref right now saying, hey, he's hitting me in the back of the head.
Yeah, that was like 3 or 4 in a row. I mean,
that's a legitimate complaint right there, legitimate.
Absolutely. When you got a guy the size of Aaron Brink landing sledgehammers to the back of your head, that's not a good thing.
Well, I was there in the rules meeting tonight, and they said specifically no punching to the back of the head. There are definitely some rules in MMA.
And that's like rule 101 right there.
Right. You know what? I would have took a point away from that. That was 3 flagrant ones right there.
Yeah, Riggs shaking it off. Looks to be okay, but he does get 5 minutes from the referee. Doesn't look like he's going to take the whole 5. And we're about to get started here.
You know, I train with Joe, and when you do illegal stuff like that, it usually just tends to piss him off. Let's see what he does right now. Nice feint.
Hear the Diesel crowd in the background. He's in his hometown right here in Arizona. You know the fans are giving him the support.
Oh, nice leg kick. Inside leg kick by Joe. Now he's on his toes, just bouncing around. I think those punches to the back of the head woke him up.
Absolutely. You see a little pawing hook from Brink. Joe is coming forward. He's not backing up.
Oh, yeah, he's looking really good. Both these guys are actually looking really good. It looks like they're just doing a timing thing right now. Who's going to land first?
They got so much respect for each other. Both guys have big power, and they know it.
Well, like you said, both guys can knock you out with one punch.
See the right hand almost being thrown out there by Brink, but not committing to it.
Oh, they're going to engage you. Nice left hand by Joe Riggs.
Yeah, that 2-3 might have shook him a little bit. Brink looked like he got wobbled there.
Yeah,
nice.
His smile on his face. Usually when a fighter smiles, that means they got caught.
And that was a big inside kick right there from Riggs. But look at Brink putting Joe against the cage and taking him down.
Oh, Brink's turning it on.
I'll tell you, at the beginning of this fight, if you told me that Aaron Brink would have the takedown in the first round, I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah.
Nice performance early from Aaron Brink.
Yeah, he's looking good right now.
Joe has an open guard, just trying to look for position.
You know, Joe is dangerous on his back or on the top.
Absolutely. If you ever seen his fight at the Playboy Mansion versus Eugene Jackson, a beautiful armbar during that fight, had his back, many great fights with great jiu-jitsu from Joe Riggs.
Less than 10 seconds left.
Going for the sweep, but Aaron's just too heavy on top, Shannon.
And we'll be back with more Rage in the Cage.
Many tattoo artists claim to be ink masters, but we have the plaques to prove it. At EZ Tattoo, our award-winning artists guarantee the best and safest work there is. Turn your body into a canvas at EZ Tattoo in Scottsdale.
Cube, we're back with round 2. How do you have a score?
Well, I'll tell you, that was a good round for Aaron Brink. Joe landed the nice 2-3 on the feet, nice inside kicks, but at the end of the day, he got the takedown, controlled position. I've got to give round 1 to Aaron Brink.
Yeah, that was a close one to call due to the fact that, you know, the ref had to stop it for illegal blows. If it was me, I would have took a point away. In my book, I had that as a draw, but, you know, we'll see how the judges score this fight. Whoa, nice swing and a miss.
Yeah, leaping hook from Riggs, but Brink's able to put him up against the cage again.
Dude, Brinks was throwing him.
Nice high crotch. He's working hard for that takedown, and he gets it,
another
Shannon.
takedown, wow.
Well, I'll tell you, the one thing we know is that the end of that round, Joe was not able to get up from his guard position, wasn't able to get any sweeps, no submission attempts. He's got to work on this one, Shannon. He can't stay on his back here.
Yeah, Briggs too big to be having a man in your guard like that. We got to see Joe Riggs. Got to see him work off his back here.
He looks much more active early, foot on the hips, opening up that guard nice.
But look how calm Joe is. Joe just looks like a seasoned veteran, like he's not in any danger, he's not worried about it. He's got an open guard. Oh, he's got that leg hook. He's going for an armbar.
Oh, you can see it, Shannon. He's starting to transition right now.
He's going for it.
He's got the
Ouch! Nice!
extended armbar, and that is it.
Armbar by Joe Riggs. You know, I've been in that position with Joe every day in training, and when he gets that leg, you know he's going for the armbar. This main event was brought to you by No Fear Energy Drinks. You either have it or you
1
don't.
minute 18 seconds of the second round. Your winner by submission, armbar, fighting out of the red corner, Joe Diesel.
That is a big victory from Joe Diesel Riggs. Second round armbar submission.
To present the belt.
That was one heck of a
To present
performance
Joe
by
with his
Aaron
championship
Brink.
belt,
Got to give it up for
we
the
have
pornographic
the-
puncher, Shannon. Great performance, but at the end of the day,
We have
once again,
Mike
Joe Riggs
Martinez
with the
Shadow
armbar victory.
Beverages, No Fear Energy Drinks. You have it or you don't. Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted entertainment. Tonight you have it. How about giving it up for all the fighters tonight? That was a great job. That is entertainment. at its
Joe
best.
Riggs getting the Rage in a Cage light heavyweight title.
I had a few people to thank here.
Victorious at the Wild
We have
Horse
a lot of
Pass
7-Eleven
Casino.
owners out here tonight. A lot of customers from the Valley where you can find No Fear Energy. But we have some special guests here tonight. We have Dave and Jessica Nicely, my beautiful wife, Corey Martinez, Richard Shear, George Martinez, of course, the founder of Shadow Beverages, Dave DuPoy, and here to present the belt.
See Joe Riggs
Kevin
with the
Sick.
new Rage in a Cage
Joe
light heavyweight
Riggs.
title.
Apparently tonight you showed that No Fear, you either have it or you don't. And buddy, you have it. Congratulations. Congratulations, and thank you everyone for being here at Rage in the Cage. Roland and the crew, they put on a great job here tonight. I want to give it up for my man right here, Aaron Brink. Nice job, Aaron.
At this time, we're going to bring on Shannon the Cannon Rich in order to. And the new 205-pound light heavyweight champion, Joe Diesel Riggs! Hey, Joe. Hey, man, every day we're in LA Boxing, we're training. You're doing MMA, and you're over at Siege MMA. Look, you got Scott Lewis, the general manager for LA Boxing. Look, tell people what it takes to get in here into this cage.
You gotta take some big nuts to get in here, especially against a guy like Aaron Brink. Man, Aaron Brink's a lot tougher than I thought, man. He's strong, man. He's got a lot of fight left in him.
So what, do we got anything else to see? I mean, Joe, you're going to be making your way back to the UFC. You're just collecting wins right now. You're out collecting belts. What's next for Joe Diesel Riggs?
I gotta get in the ring. I gotta stop being so fucking gunshot, man. I gotta start letting my hands go before I get back in there, you know? I wanna fight. I wanna fight for my family, man. I'm glad you guys all came out. I appreciate all you guys. Lisa, I love you. I love everybody. Just thanks a lot, man.
Hey, is there any training partners or anybody else you want to thank, sponsors, anybody like that?
Yeah, I want to thank my gym, C2MMA, also LA Boxing, is a big sponsor of mine, Full Tilt, and I want to thank Skip, Louis always helped me, Scott, Jacob, you know, Shannon, they're always good at. Thanks for all for having me, thanks Aaron for Frank, and my wife, I love you, baby.
Hey, everybody, put your
So
hands
once
together
again,
for the
Joe
new
Diesel Riggs
UFC
victorious, new Rage in the Cage light heavyweight champion. We'll see you next week, Rage in the Cage TV.